Okay, here we go again. We are sitting here with Brooklyn, one of our, we call Association of Young Business Owners, one of the future owners of ABOs. We speak that into existence, but right now I would like to first introduce her after I introduce myself. Mark Hill Taylor. I am the communication director of ABO's Marketing, the one of the developers of the Rebuild Your Mind Mental Health Challenge. We are sitting here with who? Who are you and what is your name? Briefly?
Brooklyn Boster.
And where are you from, Brooklyn, Boston?
So I was born in Tennessee, but I've lived in Colorado for about 3 years now.
And you are now here on ABO's Advocacy Cameras doing the Rebuild Your Mind Mental Health Challenge. And I ask, and I commend you on this. How did you get here?
So through my boyfriend, he owns Staying Grounded LLC. It's a CPD company, but I've been helping him with accounting with his company, and he introduced me to you guys.
I don't know if you know this, but do you know he challenged you to this challenge?
Yeah. I heard my name and I was like...
So you are accepting the Rebuild Your Mind
absolutely.
Challenge. I want to ask you a brief question, Brooklyn. Have you ever suffered from any mental health issues as a child,
Absolutely.
teenager?
Undiagnosed, but anxiety and depression for sure, and I'm sure there's a little bit of some other things that I just am not like educated enough to really put my finger on, but definitely anxiety and depression.
And kind of later we're going to do a more in-depth interview of you, but I kind of want to let our viewers know a little about you. 4 years old, molestation, 13 years old, molestation. Briefly, how did you deal with that from 14 to 13 or until?
So I definitely a little bit spiraled out of like control. I got involved in like not a wrong crowd, but a group that I necessarily wouldn't have got involved with, drugs and alcohol. Graduated high school early just because I didn't want to be involved in that. And then, I just went down a little bit of the wrong path, but thankfully pulled myself out of it through therapy.
Been in therapy how long now?
About probably 5 years in total, on and off.
How long and how old are you now?
I'm 23.
So roughly 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
Suffered some imprints of trauma due to your childhood experiences.
Absolutely.
Like I said, we spoke briefly, and you guys will get a more in detail interview of her later because she is a supporter, and we want her to inspire other lives. But being sexually molested at 4 years old, how did that affect you, kind of?
It took away my innocence, and then definitely made me more sexually aware, and I think people just like sought after me just because I was more like aware of my body, and it definitely like left a lasting impression until like my adulthood. It's being over sexualized.
So over sexualized.
Yeah,
No, that's fine. And you now deal with it in a healthy way.
Yes.
How do you deal with it now? You said.
So I go to therapy.
Who is your therapist? If you would like to plug your therapist, and I mean, I don't know how long you guys been together, but this is an opportunity for her to say, who is your therapist?
Her name's Carrie. I can't pronounce her last name. I'll give
That's
you
okay.
her information. But I've been going to her for the last 2 years.
Wow.
My last partner committed suicide, and I was the one that found him. So I needed to get a therapy just to find healthy coping mechanisms. So I didn't turn to drugs and alcohol. I just went to therapy and healed, and really chose to not make myself a victim from the situation, but heal from it, grieve, and then grow and become stronger from it.
And comfortability. Are you comfortable talking about your vulnerability you talked about? Are you?
Absolutely. I love to answer any questions that are asked of me. I believe that me being vulnerable and answering those questions will also bring a comfortability to people around me and let them feel safe in also being vulnerable. So I always try my best to be as vulnerable as possible with people.
Wow. That is amazing. We are proud of you, Brooklyn, really. I'm honored. Rebuild Your Mind, ABO's Marketing is honored to work with you, side by side with you and your future husband. And if you could challenge 3 people, who would it be and why?
I would challenge my boyfriend's roommate, Josh Hallmeyer. He's also my tattoo artist. Little shout out.
Okay. All right.
He's been somebody I've looked up to for the last year, but we all struggle with finding healthy coping mechanisms, and I think just addressing some of it and starting the Rebuild Your Mind challenge would really help him benefit.
Maybe you guys can shoot his challenge.
Yeah.
Maybe you can shoot it like
yeah,
this.
And send it to you.
Yes.
And then my friend Sarah.
Uh-oh.
She's trained to be a shaman actually for retreats. So I know she's starting her journey with that, but I think it'd also be good for her to do the Rebuild Your Mind challenge.
Wow. You get one more.
I know. My mother.
Wow.
My mother. She needs it.
What is her name? Say it.
Carrie Jolly.
Okay, Carrie Dolly?
Carrie Jolly.
Carrie Jolly. You hear that, Mom? You hear that, Mom?
Shout out to you.
We have more people that's challenging their moms and dads. Yes, you hear her. You should be proud of your daughter. We are proud of your daughter. Our company is proud to work by your side. Rebuild Your Mind is proud to have this young lady inspire the lives the way she has and the way she is. We thank you so much, Brooklyn, for this. All you young ladies out there that is experiencing childhood molestation, childhood neglect, abandonment, take this lady's word. Do not be afraid to talk about it.
Yeah.
Transform your pain into power and turn your trauma into triumph. That's what we do here at the Rebuild Your Mind Initiative and Challenge. You guys have been challenged today. We thank you. Have a good day. Markio Taylor, Abos Marketing, Rebuild Your Mind, signing off again. Yes, we're doing it.